Good morning, friends. I hope that you're doing well. I hope this video finds you doing well. I hope that you enjoyed yesterday's book. It was just meant for you to put all that information together. And once you put that information together, I was hoping that you'd make connections to the previous books that we've read. So today is We Need Trees. So our goal today is trying to figure out why do we need trees. So when you're reading, it's a super simple book, and so it has a really basic pattern, and I don't want you to worry about how easy it is. I just want you to think about what information this book is giving us, that I can answer the question later that says, why do we need trees? Okay, so that's what you're thinking when you're reading this book, okay? So we need trees. Today is Friday, May 15th, 2020. So the words that we're going to need today, these are the pictures: medicine, fruit, paper, toothpaste, chocolate, wood, syrup, almonds, trees, gum. This is going to be our picture dictionary that we're going to use for our writing later, okay? So we need trees. So thinking about what trees give us, this book is going to tell us which trees give us certain things, okay? So a willow tree, we get medicine from trees. Apple tree, we get fruit from trees. Almond tree, we get nuts from trees. Cedar tree, we get wood from trees. Okay? So, before I go any further, medicine. Why is medicine good for you? Right? It helps you make you feel better. Apple tree. Why are fruits good for you? Is there something healthy to eat and they fill your belly when you're hungry? Almond trees. So this one's funny because some people are allergic to nuts and some people are not. So think about what they do for you. A cedar tree. We get wood from trees. So looking at this worker, what do you think he's doing with that wood from the trees? He's building a house, right? So you use wood to build things. Maple tree. We get syrup from trees. So why is syrup good for us? Or why do we need syrup? We don't really need syrup. We more like it, right? It's a want. Rubber trees. Rubber tree. We get tires from trees. So I wonder, if we didn't have a rubber tree, what would they make tires out of? We'll be able to drive. Spruce tree. We get paper from trees. Ooh, so without paper, what would we do? We wouldn't be able to do much, right? Rubber tree. We get bubble gum from this tree too. Wow. Tea tree. We get toothpaste from trees. Cacao tree. We get chocolate from trees. So this is more, I guess, once again, a want, right? Without chocolate, a lot of people would be sad, right? I know I would be. We get air from trees, right? So trees help us breathe, right? And without trees, we wouldn't be able to breathe. Photosynthesis. So check this out. We had talked about this word. We've been around this word for the last week or so. And then last week, another book introduced it as well. So photosynthesis, right? So trees absorb carbon dioxide and water. So this H2O is a chemistry compound for water, fancy word. So the water goes into the ground, it goes into the roots. And CO2 is this weird, like air type substance that is outside. And so it's not good for us to breathe it. So the tree takes that stuff in, takes the water and the carbon in, and gives us oxygen. So with oxygen, we can breathe, right? So one tree makes enough air for a family of 4 to breathe. Whew, man. So make sure when you're out there, just maybe give a thank you to a tree. So how is paper made? So this is interesting. I found this a new learning for me before I read this book. After trees are chopped down, we cut their wood into lumber. The lumber is crushed up to make pulp. So notice what happens here. The pulp is spread on mats and run through heated rollers to make large sheets of paper. Now this little caption scared me. 4 billion trees are cut down every day to make paper. This book is printed with recycled paper. So I get this book from American Reading Company and I put it online. So hopefully we saved at least a few trees this time around. That's great news. So as for our writing today, here's our, why do we need trees? Okay, so here, let me just show you why we're going to do a sentence starter. I'm going to highlight it. And let's see if we can start. We need trees because why? Because trees give us, and then, or do you want me to keep, I think you could do that on your own, right? Go none, okay? So we need trees because, so then you're going to rewrite this on your own to get into the habit of using the question, right? So I'm going to highlight that and show you where I got that from. So we need trees, and then the only thing I'm really adding is the word because, right? So we need trees because without maple trees, I would never have syrup. Oh, and I would be so sad because I love syrup on my pancakes, right? Or actually, we need trees because without trees, we would never have delicious fruit. Okay? So I hope that you found this book interesting. Next week, we'll start a new topic and hope that you are still being safe and getting some fresh air. And make sure when you're outside, you're keeping your distance, most importantly. Goodbye and enjoy your weekend.